Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Throwback Thursday. Today we are going back to 1985 and opening this authenticated sealed box of 24 rack packs from 1985. Now, this was authenticated by the Baseball Card Exchange. You can see their wrapping right there. And this is a beauty of a box. All the corners are very sharp. The box itself looks like it's barely ever been handled whatsoever. And there's a good reason for that as I show you this. This is from a sealed case. So this box has never been tampered with. It was sitting in a sealed case for many years, and then it was taken to the Baseball Card Exchange out in Indiana in 2019, October of 2019, and they busted open the case, and they authenticated all, I believe back then, was it 3 or 6 boxes of rack boxes that came in a case, but they authenticated every single box, and this is a beauty. There is the hologram and the official information from the Baseball Card Exchange. So we are looking for 3 big rookie cards tonight. The first one, the biggest one that we were after, is Mark Mcgwire's rookie card. That card, you all remember from back in the day, was a really hot card. It used to book for anywhere between $200 and $250 back at the height of the junk wax era in the late 90s, especially when Mcgwire was after the home run single season record in 1998, which he would eventually break by hitting 70 home runs. That card now you can usually pick up for anywhere for $10 to $20 or so, but a PSA 10 clean Mark Mcgwire rookie card is still worth a lot of money. If you go on eBay recently sold listings, that card has recently sold from anywhere between $800 and $900 for a PSA 10. The second best card that we're after is Roger Clemens rookie card. Yes, the Rocket, you guys know him. Spent most of his career, at least his best years, arguably with the Red Sox, and honestly just kind of got a second win there in his late 30s, early 40s when he went to the Houston Astros, New York Yankees, and Toronto Blue Jays. And his rookie card, a PSA 10 version, is worth anywhere between $400 and $500. And the third best rookie card that we're looking out for is Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer for the Minnesota Twins. That rookie card PSA 10 version goes for $250 to $300. Those are all based off of eBay recently sold listings. So we have 24 folks that bought into the box. Before I crack this open, I'll show you where you fall and also tell you which pack is yours. I have to let you know which pack is yours before I open it up, because it would not be fair if I open it up and Mark Mcgwire rookie card is showing on the front of the first pack. So Eric has the first pack. Jason's got 2. Jason C's got 3. 4 goes to Russ. 5 goes to Tony. 6 is for Dylan. 7 is for Gary. 8 is for Jay. 9 is for Brandon. 10 is for Chris. 11 is for Rob. 12 is for Todd. 13 is for OMG Card Pulls. 14 is for Dave. Michael's got 15, 16 is for John A, 17 is for Chris, 18 is for Norman, 19 is for Keith, 20 is for David T, 21 is for Wayne C, 22 is for Jason, that's aka JB's Games and Toys, 23 is for Mary, and 24, that is for Michael R. So the way the box or the packs will be divvied up here is we will start in the, I believe they are going to go, before I open up, if they're a long ways this way, this will be where we start number 1 and work our way down. If they're sideways, we always go from left to right. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 stacks in here. We'll start at the left and work our way down 1 through 12 and then 13 through 24. If it's long ways, which I don't think it is, we'd start over here and go 1 through whatever, 8 and so on. So here we go. Like someone said, it's a shame to open this up, but it's cards are made to be open, I guess, right? Eventually, someday this was going to be opened up. If not now, then in X amount of years. All right, so the seal has been broken. This beautiful, pristine box of 1985 Topps cards has now been ready to be opened up. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in on this episode of Throwback Thursday. I really appreciate you guys all being here. Eric Z, you're up first. You've got the very first rack pack off the top here. So we will be able to see who is showing. I'm trying to be careful here. Open these very carefully. You can see there is a nice cardboard spacer there, or protector on the top. I'm going to try to make sure I can fold this back so we can still see all the packs coming up, keep everything on screen for you. So this is going to come off. There we go. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. This is what we're looking at right now. You can see there's a 1984 All-Star card. At the top of each, you get one of those in every pack. So pack number 1 is going to be right here with Rick Honeycutt, and then we're going to work our way down 1 through 12. Yes, Sully, we have just started the very first rack pack off the top, and I got really excited because I saw the Twins logo. I thought that was Kirby Puckett in pack number 2. But first, we have a super chat. Clay Slippus says, my first time to catch a live Patreon as of today. Clay, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out Clay's channel and give him some support, folks. I really appreciate that, Clay. Thank you so much for your support. Hopefully the first live that you can catch of many. And thank you for joining on Patreon. And hopefully you can get in on some of our breaks over there. We've got a nice John Franco there leading things off. Very nice John Franco, Dale Murphy All-Star card. There's 48 total cards, and there's 3 sections of cards. Now, I bought these in the from a sealed case. That's very important because very smart people out there, or I don't know, sneaky people, will look at the back cards or front of the cards and be able to identify which pack might have a Mcgwire or a Clemens or a Puckett. So very important that I bought a from a sealed case. That is why I spent the extra money and did that. So here we go. Underway, our very first pack. I might use scissors on some of these because I don't want to damage any of the cards. I have a case of One Touch ready to go. Here's your first pack, Eric. Best of luck to you. I was only 4 years old when this product came out. You got a Rick Honeycutt leading things off with Dan Petrie, Damaso Garcia. There's a nice Dale Murphy. I love the designs of 1985. You can see this design back in vogue in 2020 Topps, as this design has brought back as they honor the 35th anniversary. And there's a Tom Seaver, so our first Hall of Famer, Tom Seaver, right there. Jason Thompson, Bruce Benedict, and Garth Iorg is the first pack for Eric. We're going to continue down. Sometimes you can just rip these open and they'll come open very nice and easily, but better safe than sorry. Jack the Pokemon fan, I am doing well. Looking for an $800 Mark Mcgwire card. How about a nice John Franco, one of the nice rookie cards? I don't know if I consider him a nice rookie, but definitely one of the great players of this era. John Franco rookie card for Eric off the top. We got Jeff Newman, Dwayne Murphy, Bryn Smith, Jim Morrison, Mike Armstrong. I am hoping that we can find them. Hey, Nolan Ryan, a very beautiful looking Nolan Ryan card right there. I'm going to put that aside. We'll put that in a sleeve for you, Eric. Very beautiful Nolan Ryan. Of course, the most strikeouts ever. There's Johnny Grubb. Johnny Grubb of the Tigers. Kevin Gross, Gene Richards, Alan Trammell, another Hall of Famer, and Ken Oberkful is the last one. So far, Eric's best cards, John Franco rookie card, and Nolan Ryan, which, if you believe Beckett, the Nolan Ryan is the fourth most valuable card in the set behind the big 3 rookie cards. I remember this was a very nice set back in the junk wax era. Everybody wanted 1985 because of those great rookies. I remember my dad one year bought us both a set for Christmas. I got the 84 set, and my brother got the 85 set, and 85 went on to pretty much lap the 84 set because of all those great rookies. Dale Murphy, 84 All-Star card. Joe Torre, who is a Hall of Famer. A nice one right there. Ray Knight, nice powerful bat. Hello, Dave. Welcome. James, welcome. Welcome, everybody. So good to see all 450 plus of you guys in here. Dave Winfield, Hall of Famer. Rod Caruso, you're getting some nice cards here, Eric, Hall of Fame-wise. Still have yet to hit one of the big rookie cards. I'm hoping we find one of each. I got excited there for a second because I thought maybe that was going to be the Roger Clemens rookie card again. Roger Clemens rookie card, PSA 10 is a $400 plus card to $500. A Brett Saberhagen rookie card. Of course, you can get him in 84 Topps traded, but Brett Saberhagen is no slouch, had a lot of good years. in his career, and Jim Gott, former Pirates closer, and most recently a Phillies bullpen coach is the last one. So, Eric, that is your pack. Pack number 1 is in the books. Pack number 2, there's only 24 of these packs in the rack box, so I don't know how long we're going to be here. Maybe at a minimum 1 hour or so. Here we go. Let's start off with Jason TG's pack. Pack number 2. We're just going to go right down the left-hand side. We gingerly take your rack pack out. And you do get a sneak peek of the next cards coming up, as you can see them right there at the top of your screen. We'll keep that box on camera the entire time. Now, I'm trying to think of an effective way to open these because it's really not working out. I don't want to mess with these and have any damage to a possible Mcgwire rookie card, so I'm just going to probably keep snipping these open. Slow and steady, and get them out of there nice and gingerly. So, doing very well, Roller Coasters. Thank you for asking. We're going to start off at the top. You got the manager of the 1984 National League All-Star team there, Paul Owens. Current cards have just join Patreon and wins your next break. Current cards, thank you very much for signing up. I really appreciate that. Our next break is going to be TOPPS Tribute, which is due out, I believe, tomorrow. So there's a Franklin Stubbs rookie card. Thank you for signing up. And TOPPS Tribute is a very nice set. I'm looking forward to it. How about we almost had the Mcgwire there? I got a little excited for a second. Shane Mack, who has the same design as the Mcgwire. Jerry Bear says, 1 hour, that's like a snack for Jabs. When's the 10-hour session? Yeah, I guess I would need a lot more boxes to go through. I don't know, maybe when we do our next mixer break, it'll be another marathon. I'm planning on getting a couple boxes of some different releases from 2019 and doing the same thing that we did before with the 2020 mixer and just doing last year's sets and going after the great rookies in 2019. Virginia Beach Collectibles, or VA Beach Collectibles, says, find that Johnny Wathen. So thank you very much, VA Beach. Make sure you guys check him out. And John Wathen is in this set. Let's see if we can find him, the guy that haunted my channel many times last year. Whitey Herzog, who is a Hall of Fame manager. Junior Ortiz, good old 00 for the Buccos as a backup catcher. Got Willie Hernandez and Pete Ladd pitching there at the good old Tiger Stadium. Which, when was Tiger Stadium's final season? I feel like, was it 2000 or 2002? I can't remember. Somewhere around there. Tiger Stadium had that roof out there. You guys might remember 1999, says Paul. You might remember Cecil Fielder hitting an absolute blast up onto the roof of the old Tiger Stadium, absolutely crushing it. There's Bob Horner, who used to crush some baseball. Don Mattingly's second-year card. Like that one a lot. I'm going to get that one in a sleeve for you, Jason. Don Mattingly's rookie card is 1984 Topps. Matt says, this is the first time I've ever commented on a YouTube video. I love your baseball knowledge and enthusiasm. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Matt. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks to all 500 plus of you guys that are here right now. There's Julio Franco, who played until he was about 49 years old. Might have gotten 3,000 hits if he didn't leave for a few years to go over to Japan to play. There's a Harold Baines, who is a Hall of Famer. And the last one there is Al Cowan. So a nice Don Mattingly for Jason. Thank you very much. Still looking out for the rookie cards. And I do agree with that comment from Tony. Pretty good centering on most of these. And do I still do geocaches? Yes, Mike. We found 3 yesterday. We went on a walk on the Greater Allegheny Passage, and there was some geocaches nearby and found 3 of them. We got a Sid Bream rookie card for those of you that love your Braves and or Pirates. He was a Pirate, and he broke all of our hearts. Left the Pirates, went to the Braves, and then slid in to have the winning run in Game 7 of the NLCS back there in 92. Barry Bonds could not throw him out at the plate and broke all of our hearts here in Pittsburgh. So Jason is up now. Best of luck, Jason. Eric says 85 is his favorite set of all time. There's a Mike Schmidt All-Star card. Sean Abner, the #1 draft pick card there. Joel Skinner. John Tudor, who played for the Pirates for a brief amount of time. I just saw someone ask how you sign up for these breaks. I put them on my Patreon page. The link is in the description. Got excited there for Mark Mcgwire. The one-touches are ready to go. I got a whole case, or at least what's left of the case. We've been going through those one-touches kind of quickly here the past couple breaks, using them up as we have pulled quite a few good cards worth $200 and up. And Butch Davis is the last one there. Still looking for Mcgwire. We're going to go to the Sid Bream rookie card middle pack here and hopefully find that. These cards are all just in amazing condition, by the way. Check, like you guys said, the centering is great. All the corners are super, super sharp. Jack, to sign up for Patreon, a link is in the description. You just go to the page and click Become a Patreon patron, and fill in your information there. There's a Jackie Moore manager card. Joe Nolan. Mike Stack says, who are you more upset about leaving? Bonilla, Bonds, or Van Slyke? Definitely Van Slyke. He was my favorite player. All of them hurt because I loved all three of those players. Those were our main guys back then. I remember Juan Samuel for sure from the Phillies, Kenneth. Juan Samuel, another one of those junk wax players that we all remember. Cruz Cards, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well out there in Kansas. I think your state was one of the first to close down schools for the year. Pennsylvania just closed theirs for the rest of the year. Immaculate said, I signed up for Patreon last night. Thank you very much, Immaculate. I really appreciate that. We're going to have a tribute break probably posted tomorrow for you guys. There's Goose Gossage, who's a Hall of Famer, either tonight or tomorrow. More than likely tomorrow, is I'm not sure how much time I'll have to get that up there tonight. But I also put a video up for you guys today for everybody. It's the brand new release. Brand new 2020 Topps sticker collection has just hit the shelves around here, at least today. So I picked up a blaster of that and put that up a few minutes before this video started out. Keith Hernandez, 1979 MVP, co-MVP actually is the last one there. Jason, that's your pack. Thank you very much. So 3 packs in, about 21 to go. Russ, you're up right now. Let's see who we have coming up. From your pack, we've got Bert Hooton on the top. We'll start off at the very top of the pack with the Hall of Famer and Reggie Jackson from the 1984 All-Star Game. Logan says, how do you become a Patreon member? There's a link in the description. You have to go to my Patreon page and sign up there. Josh, going pretty well. I hope your night is going well also. Just had some good takeout from Bob Evans. There's a Don Sutton record breaker card. He's a Hall of Famer. Got a little excited. Every time I see this M from the United States 84 USA team, I get excited because that is the Mark Mcgwire. Russ has a nice Nolan Ryan record breaker card right there. And we have a super sticker from J. Bob and Sons. Thank you very much. JV is coming up as you saw his name on the breaker list. Good luck to you, and thank you very much for your donation there. Make sure you guys check out J. Bob and Sons. This is not the Mcgwire, but I wish it was. John Marzano. So we're seeing all of them. Timothy is calling the big hit in pack number 11. Austin says, no electricity for an hour because of a blackout. That's terrible. Hopefully everything's back and working now. Joe Morgan, another Hall of Famer. So you're getting quite another, not a Hall of Famer, but should be. Pete Rose, lots of record breaker cards all in a row. And this pack has been great so far, this top pack for us, and maybe you'll get the Mcgwire. We'll see. And no, you got Scott Bankhead instead. But look at all these Team USA cards. The Mcgwire should be coming at some point, hopefully. Tyler Otto said, hope you and the family are staying safe and healthy. Tyler, thank you very much for the well wishes. We all are staying safe and healthy. I hope all of you guys are as well. Make sure you guys take a second, check out Tyler's channel. I really appreciate your support, Tyler. Let's get this middle pack out from a sealed case. So somebody had these in the sealed case for 34 years, took it to the baseball card exchange last fall, got the boxes authenticated, and we have another Sid Bream rookie card. So already 2 rookies of Sid Bream, but I guess that was probably the one on the top maybe. There's Joe Morgan, who was a Hall of Famer. Bob Horner, the #1 draft pick in 1978. Don't get confused by it. It's not a Bob Horner rookie card. He was the #1 pick in 1978. I've seen some people open up 1985 Topps before and get all excited because there's a Darryl Strawberry draft pick card like that, and they think it's his rookie card, but it's not. It's his like 1983 #1 draft pick card. There's a Tim Foley, the 68 top pick. There's Houston Jimenez. I got excited there for a minute. Thought that might have been the Puckett. Denny Martinez, El Presidente, and Bill Stroder, who I believe was a one-time All-Star there back in the, I don't know, 87 or so, somewhere around there. All right, Russ, here is your last pack here. Rack packs have a grand total of, as you saw, 48 cards. So there are, what, 16 cards in each of these little compartments. Let's see what we can get for you, Russ. We got Bert Hooten leading things off and Chuck Porter. There's a nice one. Mike Schmidt, who is a Hall of Famer. JB's How's It Going? Mike Schmidt with his 540 plus home runs. What do you have? 544? I cannot remember now off the top of my head. I used to have all of the 500 club memorized, their names and their totals, but I'm getting a little, I guess, messy here in my old age. There's a Vaughn Hayes. Pedro Guerrero, who had a brief cameo in the movie Rookie of the Year. Do you guys remember Rookie of the Year about the, what's his name? Was it Harry or something like that, who broke his arm, 12-year-old kid? Just watched that one this weekend at a sleepover. There's Mark Langston, and Pedro Guerrero had a cameo in that, and Barry Bonds also striking out. Henry was his name. That's right, Rob. Rob's Vlogs with it. Thank you very much, Rob's. Russ with the pack number 4 in the books. You guys got it right. I hadn't seen that movie probably since like the mid-90s, so it was fun to go back and watch that one again. Obsessed Collector says the centering is amazing in this box. This box has been, for centering-wise, definitely amazing so far, but we still have yet to find any of our top 3 rookie cards that I said we were looking for. But we're only on pack number 5. Lots of time left to go. Still early in the break. Thank you so much to all 600 plus of you guys that are watching right now. I know a lot of you folks love your older cards from, I don't know, the early 80s and beyond. So I decided to go 1985 for this one. And I think we'll go 1978 next week. So if you're a Patreon member, you can get in on that. Also, we'll have a Topps tribute for you guys, which is brand new. Maybe the last new release for a while now. We also might have Panini Select coming out at one of these days. We have a record breaker card, Steve Garvey. Thought for a second there that was going to be Roger Clemens as I saw the Red Sox logo, but it's Ralph Hoke. We got a Team USA card coming up after this Bruce Sutter. Please be Mcgwire. It is not Mcgwire. It's going to be Sid Akins. Jack Lazorko. The Mcgwire, once again, is an $800 card in PSA 10 condition. There's Oddibe McDowell, who had some nice years in the big leagues. And Chuck Cotier forgot his hat for picture day there. Moving on for Tony, his next pack. Thank you, Tony, for your participation in this episode of Throwback Thursday. These spots were limited to just 1 pack per person to make sure everybody that wanted a chance could at least hopefully have a chance. I'll do more of these in the future. I like these Throwback Thursdays for sure, especially the older ones. Austin says Chuck looks embarrassed. Tony Gwynn. We'll put that in the sleeve. I like that one a lot. Harold Baines, the 77 number 1 draft pick, as they, I guess, did the number 1 overall draft pick for each year. Randy Johnson, not the Hall of Fame pitcher. That's a different Randy Johnson. Steve Bedrosian. Manuel Pacheco just became a member. Thank you very much, Manuel, for joining up. I really appreciate your support of the channel. There's Len Whitehouse, and Todd Hume is the last one in pack number 2 for Tony. So we're down to your 3rd and final pack in your rack pack. You can see Mike Scott is on the top. He was a good one back in the day for sure. Had lots of great years before having some... was it arm or shoulder issues? I can't remember, but had an injury and was never the same after the mid-'80s, but used to strike out tons of guys. Dave LaPointe, who I bought something of his, one of his personal things in an auction, was kind of weird. It was like a gift from Dave LaPointe to his wife, and I guess ended up at an auction house, and I bought it for a couple bucks. There's a Willie McGee. His rookie card is 83, if I'm not mistaken. Hubie Brooks, Joe Price, Ed Romero. Paul says, if you get a hit on top, are you going to keep it closed or open it? That's a good question, Paul. If they're here and they want me to keep it closed, I'll keep it closed. Walt Terrell, U.L. Washington, Joe Beckwith, Mike Mason, Bill Allman, and Dale Berra is the last one for Tony. So, Tony, thank you very much. Nice Tony win for Tony. And Dave says, have you bought any of the Utz Potato Chip Variety Pack with exclusive Topps cards? No, not yet, but I think I saw a video of that on your channel the other night. So that's something that I might have to look into, is there's no new releases now. So I'm trying to think of different things. Heck, I even did a Topps sticker collection new release video today because there's just nothing coming out at least not as much as there used to be. You can check out that top sticker collection afterwards. And it was actually, the top sticker collection wasn't that bad. I think it's going to be a fun product for the younger collectors out there. And if you guys are really bored with no new releases, you might want to buy a blaster of the sticker collection yourself and put together the set. They are $9.99 for a sticker blaster box. Dylan, you're up now. Dylan said he needs a hit to be 4 for 4. He's had some great breaks. Let's see if we can continue it for him. You got the captain there, Willie McCovey of the All-Star team. Then we have a head coach, Rod Dido card. Any update on Bowman? I just know Bowman's pushed back until probably sometime in May at the earliest. Fingers crossed that it comes out soon, and I'll let you guys know when I hear more about it. We've got a Tony Gwynn All-Star card. Tony La Russa. So you get back-to-back Hall of Famers. So far, 3 of your first cards are Hall of Famers. McCovey, Gwynn, and Tony La Russa. Not too bad of a start for you at all, Dalen. And then you get another one. 4 out of your first 6 cards or so, Hall of Famers. Gary Carter's a Hall of Famer. There's Steve Farr, Mike Jones, Henry Cotto, Eric Davis rookie card. A nice one there. Eric Davis rookie card was a hot card back in the day. You guys might remember good old number 44 from the 80s red. Red Machine there. I guess the 80s weren't the Red Machine. The 70s were. And another Hall of Famer, Ricky Henderson All-Star card. Virginia Beach Collectibles said, Wathen rookie card PSA 10. Thank you very much, VA Beach Collectibles. That is, what, 1977 Topps Wathen card. PSA 10 might be worth, I don't know, $10 on that one. I don't know, but I'm sure I feel like I have like 10 of that rookie from people kind of like pranking me and sending it to me back when we used to do the Throwback Thursdays. There's a Pete Rose manager card. What a pack. Joe Carter, hero of the 1993 World Series. And the last one is Tom Underwood. Texas Breaks, TX Breaks says, as always, thanks for keeping the hobby alive and fun. Thank you very much, Texas. I assume that's Texas. TX Breaks, I really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thank you all you guys for being here and watching this episode of Throwback Thursday. We are on pack number 6 and still looking for the big rookie cards. The giveaway yesterday went to Rich Hartman, if I'm not mistaken, that is his name. We have another giveaway today where I will be giving away the Platinum Boom Box to Patreon members. I will be running all the comments from my second channel, which is mostly a Patreon-only channel. We'll do that at the end of this break for you Patreon folks. I believe there's 148 patrons that left a comment. There's a Steve Sachs, and one of you guys are coming with that $100 Platinum box, which actually is worth a lot more since that J.B. Buskowskis is worth like $150 out of 5. There's a Claudel Washington, Doug Corbett. We also have Benny Ayala. And Michael says, have you noticed John's sports cards on YouTube calling all his openings rare? I know you don't talk about those, but do you think that's clickbait? I don't know. I have no problem with the guy. Basically, you guys can do whatever you want on YouTube. If you want to put the word rare and everything, if you want to put odd, strange, weird, by all means, do whatever you guys want to do. If you like him, watch him and enjoy his videos. If you don't like him, then don't watch him. That's what I do on YouTube. And like I said, I'll never put down any channel out there. I think everyone making cards, the whole card community that's making videos, all needs to stick together no matter what. We got Ricky Horton, Vaughn Hayes, 1984 or 5. His rookie card was, what was it, 82, I think. I believe Vaughn Hayes is on one of the prospect cards of 82. I was hoping there was going to be a rookie card there of Roger Clemens. Lynn Jones, Ron Darling. By the way, Ron Darling also beat thyroid cancer just like myself, so I like him a lot. There's Tim Raines, who's a Hall of Famer. Jerry Kuzman, who is most famous, at least in my opinion, for being on the same card as Nolan Ryan. He's on Nolan Ryan's rookie card, 1968 Topps, Kuzman and Ryan. And Wayne Krinchicki is the last one there for Dalen. So, Dalen, what a nice start to your first pack. Lots of Hall of Famers. We're still looking for the big 3. Mark Mcgwire, Roger Clemens, and Kirby Puckett. Gary P is up. You got the 7th pack down on the left-hand side. We're not halfway through yet. I'm hoping to find one of each of those. So let's see what we can find for Gary. We have George Brett All-Star card from our very first rack. I did open a wax box of 1985 Topps about a year ago, and we did manage to find the Mark Mcgwire, although it was a little bit off center, so hoping to find it again. Making sure I get all these cards out of here in mint condition, taking my time. So we've got a Greg Minton leading things off. There's the George Brett All-Star card, Steve Crawford. Abel says, Jabs, what's the best product to get for under $50? Well, I don't know. If you're talking about 2020 cards, under $50, it's going to be kind of hard to find a like a hobby box or anything. But if you don't mind going back a few years, you can get a hobby box of, like, say, 2015 Donruss for about $50 or so. There's Dale Murphy All-Star card. 3 hits in those boxes, by the way. Tommy Dunbar. Some of these guys I don't even remember anymore. Like Tommy Dunbar, I would, if you asked me who he was, without having access to the internet, I would have no idea who Tommy Dunbar is. Chris says, brand new Patreon member, love all your videos. Can't wait to get in on these breaks. Thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate that. I'll probably have a new Patreon-only exclusive video for you guys tomorrow at some point that only you guys will be able to see as an extra little bonus. There's a Bobby Cox. He's the Hall of Famer back when he managed the Blue Jays. Of course, he made his mark on the game throughout the 90s with the Braves, winning the division basically every year. Only won the World Series once, though, in 1995. Matt Young, and we do not have the rookie yet. So, Gary, you got one last shot at it here. Ryan says, George Brett is my neighbor. And, wacky dude, you can look it up. That's pretty awesome. Yes, you can get opening day for under $50. Usually those are about $30 a box or so, but they're not considered a hobby box. At least I don't consider them a hobby box. You can't get a guaranteed autograph. JB says, I just recently subscribed. Where can I get in on these breaks? Well, JB, I sell them on my Patreon page. I put a posting up, and if you'd like to post, you just claim your spot on there. I don't sell them on YouTube, as that would be kind of hard and difficult. It's just more easy to do it over on Patreon. You just leave a comment with your PayPal address, and I send you an invoice. There's Chet Lemon. We used to have a Chet Lemon around here every now and then. He used to be a subscriber, would add some interesting comments to the live stream. There's Ron Davis, Jody Davis, Ryan Sandberg. That's a beautiful card. I like that one. I'm going to put that in the sleeve because growing up, this was like my favorite Ryan Sandberg card because it was the oldest Ryan Sandberg card I had at the time. And he was my favorite player for a year there in the early 90s. I forget if it was 91 or 92, but somewhere around there. And VA Beach Collectibles says, Jabs, I'm mainly into coins and currency, but I bought an 86 Topps BBCE, that's Baseball Card Exchange, last week because of my channel and renewed your interest. Thank you, bro. So VA Beach Collectibles, that's awesome. If you'd like to check out 86 Topps, check out their channel and look at that opening and see if he found any of the rookies in there. 86 Topps, not the, there's a nice Tom Seaver, not the best for the rookies, unless you consider Cecil Fielder a good rookie, but still a fun one nonetheless. Lots of good Hall of Famers in 86. So, Gary, thank you very much. Carter says, can you do a video when you open a pack every year from 1980 to 2020? Yep, I already mentioned that a couple times. We are doing that video on Saturday, so if anybody on Patreon wants to sponsor that and get all of the cards from all of those packs, that will be one of the next sponsorship opportunities coming up for the next couple days here. Our next, we have JV. JV, you are the next contestant. Let's see what we can find for Jay. We got a Gary Carter on the top. Let's get your pack opened up. JV from J. Bob and Sons. Let's see what we get for you. Carefully take these out. Well, I'm going to be a little more cautious with this one. This top pack is being ever so difficult. There we go. There we go. All right, Jay, good luck. So 8 packs in, still looking for one of the good rookies. The anticipation is building a little bit. I'm getting scared that what if we don't find a single one of those big 3? Don August is not one of the big 3. We still have a lot of time left. There's Carlton Fisk, record breaker. We're only about a third of the way through the box. Sometimes it comes down to the very last pack where you find the card that you're looking for. There's J. Bob and Sons. Says, come on, come on, come on. There's R.J. Reynolds, former Bucko. 2 checklist cards in that first pack. JB says, I'm waiting on that elusive Bill Swift. All right, so here is our next pack for Jay. Rob Hirsch misses the days of the Nasty Boys from the Cincinnati Reds, 1990 Cincinnati Reds, with Norm Charlton and Rob Dibble and Randy Myers. Those guys kind of had the whole lockdown bullpen thing in vogue before the Royals did it in 2015 and made it much more popular. There's Jeff Burroughs, the 1969 #1 pick. Mike Warren, There's Ron Washington. Come on, Mark Mcgwire, Roger Clemens, Kirby Puckett. Where are you guys? Quit hiding and come on out so we can see you. Jerry Royster's the last one there for Jay. Last pack on that left-hand side, or pack number 8, I should say. Carter says, just bought one of these rack packs for your PC. That's pretty awesome. Hits Only says, what up, Jabs? 20 away from 100 subs. Thanks to you. So Hits Only, if you guys would like to check him out, we have almost 800 people watching right now. There's Hall of Famer Harold Baines. Get on over to Hits Only. You can easily get there by clicking on the super chat. That'll take you right to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to him and check out his content. OMG Card Pools, how's it going? Your pack is coming up soon. There's a Dale Murphy, Bud Black, good old Buddy Black. You guys know him from his manager experience. There's Ken Griffey Sr., the father of the kid, Daryl Porter, Milt Wilcox, Bob Watson, and Jason Thompson is the last one there. So, Jay, thank you very much. Still, 8 packs, no Mcgwire or Clemens or Puckett. So we are 1/3 of the way through the box, and we are now on to pack number 9. Let's go to Brandon MIT. It will not go to his channel. YouTube has removed the go to channel. What is that, Dave? You have to let me know. Oh, so if you click on his super chat, you can no longer go to his channel. That's interesting. All right, so Brandon, you're up first. Let me get the scissors. I'm so used to just ripping open these, but I have to be extra careful with all of these packs because I really want to get a PSA 10 of Mcgwire. Joel Skinner again. Shane Raleigh, that's our second Skinner. Dave Owen, Steve Garvey record breaker. There he is, the Mark Mcgwire! Mark Mcgwire fresh out of the pack. This was the #1 card that we were after. A PSA 10 Mcgwire on eBay. Recently sold listings. Has sold for anywhere between $800 and $900. And Brandon M. in pack number 9, you have found the #1 hit of the night. A lot of you guys, this is what you are here to look for. Let me sleeve this, well, not sleeve it up. Let me get a brand new one touch for you and get that bad boy in there, and then we will check out the condition for Brandon. So our biggest hit is out of the way. We still have 2 more that we're looking for, Roger Clemens and Kirby Puckett. So that'll be up to Brandon to get this card sent off to PSA if he would like to have it graded. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to get a PSA 10. It is a little off-center. There's a little issue on the bottom left corner there that I see, but it's still nice to find that one. Hopefully you find another one. You can see there's a little something going on in that bottom left corner. Mark Mcgwire, card number 401. Yeah, not even close to a 10, a little off-center, but still awesome to find. All right, so, yeah, Shaman has that little ding for sure. Let's see now if we can find the Roger Clemens or maybe another Mcgwire. Pack number 2. Glenn, the OPTI, says victory. Glenn, thank you very much for the very generous super sticker right there. Make sure you guys check out Glenn's channel. Very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Make sure you... Glenn, I really appreciate your support of that super sticker. Victory, right, with the #1 find that we were looking for, Mark Mcgwire. But Roger Clemens is no slouch in this set either. That card, PSA 10, is going for around $400 off of eBay recently sold. There's Tom A. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Got a package that I'm going to be sending to you very shortly, hopefully by Saturday. Let's go with the last pack for Brandon. Maybe Brandon will hit 2 of the rookies. I sure hope so. King Mason, shout out to you. Big Cat's World said, just scared your cat because of the shout out for the Mcgwire there. There's Keith Hernandez. Still looking for Clemens and Puckett. We have not yet found those. There's Don Mattingly's second-year card. I like that one a lot. We'll sleeve that one up. Cliff Johnson, Fred Lynn, Jesse Barfield, Julio Franco. And we've got a Mark Bailey, and Larry McWilliams is the last one right there. So, well, What we'll have to do, Glenn, the optimistic Mariners fan, said, wow, can't go to any channel with the right click. Thought it was just from the super click. What I'll do is I'll look into that, and if that is a feature that's been disabled, then I will do some kind of workaround that maybe in the link to the description after the video is over, I will compile everybody who supported my channel and make like an affiliate links and put links directly to their channel so you guys can get on over there and check them out. That might be one way to work around those. Chris R is up next. Best of luck, Chris. You have pack number 10. Thought for a second there that might have been a Puckett rookie card on the top of pack number 11. Got Mike Scioscia on the top of your rack. So Chris, best of luck for Chris. Hank Greenberg is the captain of the 1984 All-Star team. We have another USA. There's an Oddibe McDowell. Chuck without his hat. I thought for a second maybe we would get another. Wow, lots of Team USA cards in this one. Nolan Ryan record breaker. John Tudor. Scott Bankhead. What is that, like 4 Team USAs in this pack? Joe Morgan and then a Pete Rose. So awesome run there of great stars from this era for Chris in his first pack. Next up, we got Mike Scioscia leading things off in pack number 2, Rafael Santana. We have a, I thought maybe that was going to be a not a Mcgwire, an Eric Davis. That would be a nice one. We already found Eric Davis once, but I wouldn't mind finding him again. Dave Henderson. And then Fernando Valenzuela from the Fernando Mania 1981 season. Bogo Sports says, got any big breaks coming up? Yes, we do. The breaks coming up for you guys are going to be Topps Tribute. That will be coming up probably, I'm supposed to maybe pick that up tomorrow. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday maybe? I don't know. I have so many different videos planned that some of these days we're going to have to double up on videos. Like today, you got a double dose. There's the Goose Gossage. You got the 2020 sticker review video, that new release. And then you get this Throwback Thursday as well. Tomorrow we got Face Off Friday. And you'll probably get 2 tomorrow, too, honestly. I'll probably do a new release preview of Topps Tribute if I pick up that case tomorrow. So, Chris, thank you very much. That's 10 packs in the book from this. From a sealed case. Timothy's been calling pack number 11 all night. This one's for Rob. Let's see what we can get for Rob in the next to last pack from this lower left stack here. So, Rob, best of luck. Let's carefully get your first compartment opened up for you. Rod Carew is coming off the very top. Thank you so much, everybody. We got about 800 folks here watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We got lots of videos coming up every day for you. There's an Ozzie Smith All-Star card. That's a nice one. We got another Team USA. Do you guys remember what card preceded the Mark Mcgwire? That might give us a hint. Sometimes folks will notice that, and we'll be able to identify exactly where the Mcgwire is and when it's coming. There's Sid Aikens. What else do we have here? Dave Beard, Ron Hassey. We got a record breaker, Bruce Sutter, Ed Lynch. And the last one is Gary Green. Gary Green is the last one. Yes, we are doing a remote teaching for the rest of the year. Everybody's doing it. So get all the lessons ready on the weekends and then collaborate with all the students throughout the week. OMG Card Pool says, looking forward to some fire. Boom. OMG Card Pools. Thank you very much for that. I sure hope we have some good ones coming up. Your spot is coming up soon. Make sure you guys check out OMG Card Pools. Search him up on YouTube. To do searches for channels, it's pretty easy. Just search their name there. And in the drop-down, you can just pick channels instead of videos and get on over to OMG and check him out. And this middle pack, mostly commons in that one. One more for Rob M. Still looking for Clemens and Puckett, and I would gladly accept another Mcgwire. How much is a pack? I believe these came out to $32 a pack. A little more expensive because it was from a sealed case, which basically you pay almost $200 more per box just for that designation. Darren just joined my Patreon. Thank you, Darren. I really appreciate that. I'll have some opportunities for you guys tomorrow in terms of sponsoring videos in the Topps Tribute break. I'll probably put that up sometime tomorrow morning. Bobby Brown, not the singer, the baseball player. There's Bruce Hurst, Dave Steeb, Jorge Bell, who you guys all know as George Bell. He Americanized his name. I think it might have been right after the 85 season or thereabouts. Steve Trout. And the last one is Dave Righetti, who had some nice years in the big leagues for sure, and also continued on to be a successful pitching coach for the Giants. Rob, thank you very much. That is yours. And now the halfway point, Todd H. with the final pack on the left-hand side of the box. Let's see what we can pull for you. All right, so you've got Lance Parrish off the top. Cram de Kramer, if you join Patreon right now, are you talking about the Platinum Boombox? Yes, I have not yet drawn that. If you sign up for Patreon, you'll be able to see a Patreon-only video, and there's a link there where you can go and watch that, leave a comment, and you could be entered to win that. Don Robinson. There's good old Rusty K. We have a Corey Snyder, who was on the USA team, and as Jay's card openings points out, was a more heralded top prospect than Mcgwire was at this point in time in 1985. Let's see, we have John Hoover, Roy Smith, Scott Thompson, and Mike Norris from that first pack of cards. Mike, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Welcome back. Middle pack for Todd. Clinton says, loves the nostalgia with these cards. I do like opening these old cards. We'll be doing 1978 next week, so make sure you guys don't forget that. 1978 is a great year. Looking for Eddie Murray's rookie card. That's going to be the main one that we are after. Hope we can find it. We shall see next week, probably about the same time. Anything that's like super old, I consider this could be super old, 85 tops. I'll probably do live streams on stuff that's really old. Stuff that I think is going to take me longer than the usual 20 minutes I typically go live streamed on because, I don't know, it's just fun to be able to interact with you guys. And if I was downstairs in my basement opening this box by myself for an hour, I don't know, I might get a little bit lonely. There's a Raleigh Fingers. He's a Hall of Famer. Mike G says, Eddie, eat, drink, and be Murray. A nice play on words. From Eddie Murray's name, there's Carlton Fisk. Michael says, I love 85 stops. I'd like to see an 84 Donruss or even Fleer. We did both of those already. Usually, after I open a box, I don't open it at least by my standards. I try to take a year off. So, for example, I probably wouldn't go back to 84 Donruss until a year has passed between my last opening. So, Todd, that is your case, or your box. Sorry. Thank you. Actually, your pack. Sorry, I just got a text message and I was reading that at the top of my screen while I was talking at the same time. Now we have OMG. So OMG, card pulls, you are up now. You have the very top pack number 13 off of the right-hand side. So let's see what we get. FDC Family Card says, let's see one more Big Mac. I hope so. Thank you very much, FDC. Make sure you guys search up FDC Family Cards on YouTube and get on over their channel and check them out. I would love to find another Mcgwire. That would be great. I'm hoping we can find it here, as this first pack is not quite wanting to open up, so take our time with it. Little snafu here. Maybe have to cut off a little more piece of plastic there. We got a Jeff Leonard on the back. We know that much. And we have a nice super chat there from Jack Townsend. Says, Eric, when will Topps 5-star come out? And what is the next couple releases? Jack, thank you very much. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember when Topps 5-star comes out. I know we have Tribute coming out this week. We have supposedly Panini Select maybe coming out next week. Nobody really knows because everything's kind of pushed back. And also Onyx is supposed to be out very soon. So those are probably the next 3. After that, we're not actually sure. I'll give you the a good spot to go and look for new releases. There's a website called Cardboard Connection. If you Google Cardboard Connection new release calendar, you can see every release for every sport, and I always narrow it down just to baseball. And right now, there's a lot of uncertainty with the whole pandemic going on. A lot of the distribution centers are closed, and stuff's being pushed back to May and beyond. So, Jack, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys search up Jack's channel on YouTube and get on over there and support him. And OMG OMG Carpool says, thank you for the shout out. Appreciate the great content as always. Looking forward to that, Clemens. So OMG, we are on your pack right now. Again, search up OMG on YouTube, and hopefully you guys will please subscribe to him and check him out. And let's see. Hey, how about that? OMG just super chatted. Please get me a Clemens. And then 3 cards later, boom, there it is. Roger Clemens rookie card. Let's get this in a one touch. This one sells for anywhere between $400 and $500. OMG. OMG, you got the rocket. Roger Clemens coming your way. Congratulations. Right in the middle of the pack. Let's get a brand new one touch. Chris said it's pretty centered. MKD says a little off center. Kyle says, are you serious? Dave says, congrats. Folks saying that's a 9. We'll see. Let me get it one touched. And does look slightly off center. You can never bank on cards being perfectly centered anymore. Or not anymore, but from this era. That's why some of these cards are worth so much money whenever you pull them. Like, for example, the Ozzie Smith, a PSA 10 is worth like $30,000. And same thing with Ricky Henderson, because it's so tough to find those cards in perfect mint condition. OMG Card Pulls with another says, boom, you are the man. Thank you for the fire. OMG, congratulations on the number 2 best card we're after, Roger Clemens rookie card. Very, very nice. And make sure, once again, you guys take a minute and check out OMG. You can search him up on YouTube. Get on over there. And, yeah, check him out. Funny comment right there from Fuego Sports TV made me chuckle out loud. Didn't know so many PSA employees were in the chat with everybody talking about grading the card right on the spot. So very nice. A PSA 10 of that one goes, like I said, for $400 on PSA recently sold. OMG gets the Roger Clemens. We'll keep that on the screen for the duration of your pack, which isn't too much longer. You got it in the very first top portion of your pack. And by the way, let's just for the heck of it, the cards that preceded it, it was, what was it, right after the Damaso Garcia, Jeffrey Leonard? I can't remember, but it was somewhere in there. So we'll hopefully find another one, and I'll have to keep those cards in mind so that when I see them coming up, I can prepare myself for another one. There's a nice Ozzie Smith base card. We will put that one in the sleeve pile for you. My friend Joe from Joe's Card Corral says, was John Wathan a manager yet? I don't believe he became the manager until, I believe his first manager card was the 1989 Topps. I believe that's the first time we have seen him on a manager card. Anyway, we have our second one for OMG. Doomsday says, yeah, we got to find Oral Hershiser also, and Kirby Puckett. Can't forget about Oral Hershiser. His rookie card's still worth a few bucks, but it's a nice one. Already found John Franco, and there's Lee Smith. His rookie card, of course, is what, 82 Topps. Nothing else in that pack. Here comes our final one for OMG. Still looking for Kirby Puckett. Maybe we'll find him. Maybe we won't. Let's see what we can get. Billy Gardner, Hubie Brooks, Joe Price, Ed Romero, Walt Terrell, UL Washington. Already saw those cards already. Joe, if you want to search up my 1981 Donruss, just type in 1981 Donruss Throwback Thursday and find my video. It's actually really, really bad. It might be one of the worst videos that I've ever done. Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt is the last one. And the last one is Jerry D. So congratulations, OMG. A PSA 9 still sells for $240 on eBay, says Rob. So we'll see what that card gets from OMG if he decides to send it off and be graded or not. Still very cool to get that hit. Got that bad boy in a one touch just in case you do want to get it sent off. And now, OMG, thank you very much. And now Dave W is up. Paul says that 81 Donruss is my favorite video of yours, Eric. 1981 Donruss Throwback Thursday. If you're still in the mood for some more cards from the early 80s, you can go back and watch that absolute debacle. Joe, it's worse than Yak Packs. It's awful. My 1981 Donruss video is probably the worst and most awkward video I've ever done. Imagine opening, like being all excited, and then opening pack after pack after pack with the exact same cards, with the last like 4 cards in each pack, just like having the gum just bleeding through and standing them. And pretty much every card being a Yankee and Royal. It was, I don't know, terrible, terrible time. but we made our way through it, and John Wathan kind of became a meme on the channel because he was basically in every single pack. 35 Wathan, says Paul. All right, so Dave, you're up now. Best of luck to Dave. Got an Al Oliver, who is a really solid hitter for many years. Paul Molitor, who's a Hall of Famer and also former manager there of the Twins. Hey, we have a Doc Gooden. So do not forget about Doc Gooden. That's Dwight Gooden's rookie card. We'll get that one sleeved up. That card was valuable back in the mid-'80s for sure. And, of course, you can pick up his 84 Topps traded, but that one is considered to be his rookie card by most people. Dellin called it. Nice job, Dellin. Middle pack for Dave. Let's see what we can find for you. Still looking for Kirby Puckett's rookie. I would really like to hit the big three and get all three of them. We already got Mcgwire. We already got Clemens. Now we're looking for Puckett, and I would definitely accept another Clemens, or as you see, we are getting doubles now. Starting to see some doubles of guys like Fernando Mania there. Hopefully we find another Mark Mcgwire. This is from a sealed case, so we shall see. Dave says Sparky Anderson always looks the exact same way on his manager cards. Yeah, come to think of it, he really does always strike that same pose. I saw the comments were scrolling by pretty quickly, but I did see someone ask how much to Puckett. PSA 10 Puckett's about $250 to $300 on eBay recently sold. Tim Raines for the second time. Jerry Kuzman for the second time. Mike Scott for the second time. So now let's see if we can, Dave LaPointe for the second time. Let's see if we can start finding some of these rookies for the second time. And Kirby Puckett for the first time. So Dave, thank you very much. Congrats on the Doc Gooden. That's your consolation prize, I guess. Now we're moving on to pack number 15. Michael's got this pack. You got a Cal Ripken Jr. on the very front. Cal Ripken Jr., of course. One of my favorite players in the 90s. Also, a lot of you guys still love him, and deservedly so. Cal Ripken Jr. basically helped save baseball after the strike as he brought people back at the end of that 1995 season, as he broke the career consecutive game records with 2,131 games, breaking Lou Gehrig's mark. There's Dave Winfield, who's a Hall of Famer. Rod Carew, who's a Hall of Famer. Pretty good pack so far. We've seen this pack already before. Brett Saberhagen, rookie card. Steve Braun, Jim Gott, and Dan Quisenberry, who my brother loves. John Candelaria, and Bob Kearney is the last one in that one. Moving on, John A., by the way, is on deck. So, John, if you're here, you are coming up next in two more of these little racks. We've got Bobby Cox leading things off, Hall of Famer Bobby Cox. There's Richie Hebner. Edward says, your card channel is more fun than my online school. Well, make sure you get your schoolwork done first, but I really appreciate the kind words, and thank you very much for your view. There's a Mike Sosha. Matt Young, Harry Spillman, and no big rookie in that one. Final pack for Michael, pack number 15 as we work our way through. Have about, I don't know, there's 24 packs in the box, so a little over 10 packs left. Mike Flanagan, Chris Chambliss, who had a very, very important ALCS home run back in the day. Tony Fernandez. If I'm not mistaken, Tony Fernandez had that blooper play where he got down on his hands and knees and blew a ball foul. Jeff Stone is the last one. Somebody butted the ball, was rolling right along the line on some AstroTurf, and Tony Fernandez got down and blew it foul. It might have been him. Maybe, I believe he was involved in that play. I just can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that one. John A., you're up next. Best of luck. John A. loves his Yankees, so I'm sure he'd take a Don Mattingly second-year card, but let's see if we can find a Roger Clemens for him. I mean, Clemens, despite being in a Red Sox uniform, did play for the Yankees. And I'm sure John would definitely accept that card. Let's gently slip these cards out of here. Yeah, no Earl Hershiser yet, but we still have some time. Don Slott, Franklin Stubbs rookie card, Frank Viola. There's Shane Mack, starting to see some Team USA cards again, which is a good sign. Ron Guidry, Willie Wilson, Joe Torre, Ray Knight, and I'm hopeful we find another Mark Mcgwire rookie card since he did come out of pack number, I can't remember what it was, but he did come in the first stack. Now we're on to the second stack, so I'm hoping we see another one. There's a father-son combo right there, Vance Law and Vern Law. Those cards are pretty cool. A lot of us learn so much about baseball from just baseball cards, learning like stuff like this, like Vern and Vance Law. I know that I learned a lot about baseball from reading the backs of the cards. Before the internet and all that stuff, you could always find out stuff about all these players by reading the backs of the cards. Some of the cards had more information than others, but definitely cool stuff on there from anything from their stats. Stats was the main thing for me. You also learned about when they were drafted or how they were acquired, and really cool stuff. I used to read all my baseball cards. Check out the back. Spicy Sauce. Hello. All right, so we have Tony Perez, who is a Hall of Famer and father. This is a nice pack. Father of Eduardo Perez, who's now on MLB Network. George Brett. I'm going to sleeve that one because I love that card. Andre Dawson, who's a Hall of Famer. Dave Winfield. So a really nice run here. You have 4 out of 5 cards, Hall of Famers. Tony Perez, George Brett, Andre Dawson, and Dave Winfield. So John, with a nice run. Let's see if we can pull the Puckett. Gary Guidey had a solid career. Seeing some cards for the first time out of this pack in the box. I'm hoping for the Puckett. We're getting down towards the end of the pack. Don Baylor and Robin Yount, yet another Hall of Famer. So a really good run there of Hall of Famers. That was a solid final pack there for John. Thank you, John, for your buy-in. And now we have Chris with pack number 17. Still looking for Puckett. Chris, W-A-K, Arch City. So there you go. You got a Ted Simmons on the front, and your all-star card is going to be a George Brett. I do not remember how much these rack packs cost back in the day. I'm pretty sure that you could pick up a 1985 Topps pack for, I believe it was 40 cents, just a rack pack. So I would imagine that these might have been around, what do you guys think? Oh, I don't know, maybe like a 99 cents to $1.09, $1.19. I do not remember. There's no price on there. I'm sure that the stores might set their $1.25, says Baseball Card Extravaganza. All right, let's see what we can get. There's a Doug Baird, Jerry Royce, and no Mcgwire there. Were they 99 cents, JT? That is a great deal for sure. A lot of times the boxes would have the suggested retail price on them, at least the wax boxes would, and you could see how the price went up throughout the years. Next says, how am I doing today? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I've had a great day. There's a Ricky Henderson. I love that card, so I'm going to sleeve that one for you. Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson, one of the all-time greats. Jeff Russell. We have a father-son card there of the Kunkles, and now we have, Jim Wolford, some commons there to finish out that pack. Here's Chris's final pack. Let's see what we can get for you. Ted Simmons leads things off. I don't know if we've seen him, so that might be a good omen. Maybe we'll work our way around and find the Puckett or Oral Hershiser. Pretty much the only 2 cards we haven't seen that have any value to them. Already got the good stuff out of there. There's Mike Hargrove, who would go on to be a very successful Indians manager there in the mid-90s. So that's Chris's pack. Thank you, Chris. Norman is up now with pack number 18. Get his name on the screen. Best of luck to you, Norman. Let's see what we can find. You've got a Gary Carter All-Star card on the top. To Jeddick, how's it going? Am I having a good day? Yes, I am. Had a very nice day. Someone saw a Puckett. You see a Puckett. Someone thinks they see a Puckett on the top of a pack. Oh, that's not Curry Puckett. It looks like him, doesn't it? But as you can see, upon further review, that is a Darryl Brown. That would be crazy if that was a Puckett. There is a Gary Carter All-Star card leading things off. Pete Rose, who has the most singles lifetime in 1985. Kevin Jones said KB Toys had a big box of these in 85 by the checkout. Kevin Jones, thank you very much for sharing that memory. Make sure you check out Kevin Jones' channel. Just search him up on YouTube and get on over there and support him. And I do remember KB Toys. Used to love that store a lot. Would buy all my NES games there. And great store, which has long since been gone. But before the days of Toys R Us, we would shop at KB Toys in the mall, and a great store for sure. Nolan Ryan, you got some Team USA cards for you, Norman. Unfortunately, this might be the pack that has all those Team USA cards, but no Mcgwire. I think you're going to get 4 of these. There's Joe Morgan. I think you're going to have a Pete Rose right after this Randy Lurch. or maybe not. I thought maybe before we did, but John Tudor is in there, and Danny C is the last one. So next up, we have our middle pack for Norman. Joe's Card Corral used to have some Hills cards. I used to love Hills also. My brother still loves Hills, and anytime he sees anything Hills, even if it would be like a plastic Hills bag, he would buy it for sure. There's the Franconas, Tito Francona, who recently passed away, with Terry Francona. You guys know him because he's the manager of the Cleveland Indians and also has had a nice successful run with the Boston Red Sox. There's Dusty Baker, now the manager of the Houston Astros. There's the Stenhouses. Ron Gardenhire, who you guys know him. He's now the manager of the Tigers and former manager of the Twins. We have a Terry Pendleton, who won the 1991 National League MVP award, despite having far worse stats than Barry Bonds. Terry Pendleton won the 91 NL MVP, and I was very mad about that. I feel like it was just because the Braves had a surprise season in 91 and took over the league, so he got rewarded for the team success. But that's just, I don't know, 11-year-old me talking. We have a super chat there from 357 Maga. Says, hey, Eric, do you plan on watching the Michael Jordan 10-part documentary starting on April 19th? I didn't even know about that, 357 Maga. Thank you very much for letting me know. If it's on cable, I cannot watch it because I do not have cable. But I don't know. That would definitely be interesting. I would know that I would love to watch the part that encompassed the 1994 campaign and how he quit basketball and went to try to become a Major League Baseball player. And he played for the 1994 Birmingham Barons, the Double-A team of the Chicago White Sox. I would love to see footage from that and learn all about that. So I really appreciate that, 357 Mega. Make sure you guys search him up and check out his channel. And you guys can also check out that Michael Jordan 10-part series also. If it's 30 for 30, that's ESPN. I do not have ESPN, but I would definitely hope that it would make its way to YouTube and I could check out that 94 version. Norman, thank you very much. Your pack is in the books. As we continue on, Keith, pack number 19. We're getting down towards the end of the box. Thank you so much, all 873 people that I can see in the room right now. I appreciate you guys all being here. And I hope you guys are enjoying this episode of Throwback Thursday, live case, or not case break, but live box break. When we do expensive boxes like this, typically do these live. We'll go back and do some other expensive boxes here at some point. I have a nice expensive box next week. It's a box from 1978. I'd also like to go back and do another, I don't know, 79 or 80 or something like that at some point here over the next couple months. There's Juan Samuel. You guys were asking for him earlier. There he is. Checklist card. Oh, for a second there, I thought that was going to be him. It's a nice Billy Swift. Bill Swift, you guys remember, and Chris Spire is the last one. Yeah, Jordan never got past Double-A. He played 1 year for the Birmingham Barons and then came to his senses and went back to playing baseball. 93 SP, I'm saving that box for maybe this summer when Jeter gets into the Hall of Fame. Maybe we will commemorate him and open up that 93 SP box and look for his rookie card, which is very, very valuable. Joe's Card Corral says Michael Jordan was Jono's leadoff hitter. Joe, thank you very much. I remember that. We used to have a league called Tony La Russa Baseball 2, Tony 2, and you're allowed to buy players. And I used to allow my brother to pick up minor league players for his team. So for 1 year, he had Billy Ashley from the Dodgers, who had a huge year in the minors, and Michael Jordan, who, based on his stats, was a very speedy guy. And despite only hitting 202, was a very effective guy for my brother. It was very, very interesting for sure. We used to have great days playing Tony 2. Make sure you check out Joe's Card Corral. There's a nice Ricky Henderson. You can search him up. He's got over 150 subscribers now, and he is my childhood best friend. Was down at my house every day playing baseball and NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, and computer games we would do, and so on. Here we go. Keith's last pack. Yeah, whatever happened to Billy Ashley? He was a huge power hitter in the minors and just never really was able to get it going in the big leagues. Charlie Huff, looking like he's probably, I don't know, it doesn't actually look that old there. Charlie Huff only looking 45 in that picture. That's rare. There's a Ken Singleton, Brian Little, Bob Clark, Eric Schau, Kurt Gibson, our first time seeing a Gibby, and Jimmy Key. That is a nice Jimmy Key rookie card. A lot of people might have forgotten the Jimmy Key rookies in the set, but he also was a good pitcher there for quite a few years. So, Keith, you're in the books. And we are down to our final few packs. There's 24 packs in the book. David T is up next. Best of luck, David. Let's see who we get for you. You got a good old Chet Lemon on the top. You got a father-son combo of the Virgils. And send your tops with a number 1 foam finger sticker emoji. I really appreciate that. Send your tops. Make sure you search him up. And also, just look for his... you got that great avatar. Check him out there and get on over to his page and check his page out. There's Jay Tibbs. And Deafness is here. Deafness, what's up? Deafness 45. Let me take a minute and read this very generous super chat. It says, so how is my man Jabs doing today? Long time no see. Love the 85 tops. One of my favorite baseball sets. You ask why? Kirby Puckett. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Deafness, thank you very much for the very generous super chat. I hope you guys will check out Deafness's channel. Has great stuff over there. And if you guys find yourself into cards, he is one of the great channels out there. Does a lot of additional stuff beyond just breaking. Has lots of auctions and really cheap sales too, where you can pick up cards for as low as $0.25 in his sales. And yeah, Deafness, great dude, real positive dude, nice message. Get on over there, search up Deafness 45 and drop a sub in on him and check him out daily as well. So I appreciate that, Deafness. And we have not yet found the Kirby Puckett, so this would be an appropriate time for Kirby to make his appearance. There's Sean Dunston, the 82 number 1 draft pick. I would love to find Kirby Puckett. We have found Mark Mcgwire. We have found Roger Clemens. We've found all the other rookies except for Puckett, and also Earl Hershiser is still hiding out somewhere, if not in this box, in a box somewhere that we will probably open up at some point. Billy Ashley is, Dragon Fan Tim, what's up, man? Says, Ashley is currently the baseball coach for Malibu High School in Malibu, California. That's pretty awesome. I spent a little bit of time in Malibu Beach like last year. I think it was last year whenever I went out to Los Angeles. It was probably 2018 season. I was out in Los Angeles for some games to check out the Pirates in the Dodgers Stadium. Didn't know that was Billy Ashley's home turf. There's Tim Wallach, Greg Nettles. Don't call him Craig, but Greg. Doug Frobel, who never really looked like a major league player to me, just like some random dude that would dress up in a Pirates uniform for every game, but he was in the big leagues nonetheless. And Jose Cruz, father of Jose Cruz Jr. So that's David's pack. Wayne is up now. Only have a couple packs left to find the Puckett. Sorry we didn't find it in that pack, Deafness, but I'm hoping we can find it soon. Wayne C, pack number 21. So is 21 going to be the lucky number? We shall see. Some great players wore the number 21 in MLB history. You have the most famous one, in my opinion, Roberto Clemente, Hall of Famer from the Buccos. Also, I believe, guys, did you just see that? Did you just see, Wayne, what you're getting here? Did you see the sneak peek of what's in this pack? I got to take a little bit of extra time. Wayne, you've got a Mark Mcgwire coming up. Mark Mcgwire on the way for Wayne C., our second one in pack number 21. So 21 does end up being a lucky number for Wayne. We got Pete Rose, Henry Cotto. You'll see the Mcgwire very shortly. There's Kurt Young, Steve Comer, Mike LaCrosse, and right after Leon Roberts, possibly Joe Carter. He's coming. I saw him. I know I saw him. Where'd he go? There he is, Mark Mcgwire, rookie card, our second one of the night. 2 Mark Mcgwires in this from a sealed case. Let's fire up another one touch for Wayne. Congratulations, Wayne. Folks are calling a 10 on that one. Some early reviews from our, I guess you could call them our couch cushion PSA graders sitting there looking at the break. Some folks are calling it a 10 already. Let's get it put in its one touch, and then we will view, for all of your viewing pleasure and our amateur PSA graders can let us know what you think. I'm seeing 9s and 9.5s and 10s. Beautiful corners are pristine. Someone even called it an 11. Well, Wayne, if you can get this sent off, Muck says PSA 10 alert. Kid is calling it a 10. Dave Shaw is calling it a 9.8. They don't go 9.8, so they go 10, 9.5, 9, 8.58, and so on. But a very beautiful looking Mark Mcgwire card for Wayne. Love that one. And it, as I was sliding them out of the pack, I could see the half of the Mcgwire, and I knew it was coming. So I wanted to make sure I cut the pack a little extra gingerly there to make sure that we would at least give Wayne a shot at a PSA 10. Congratulations, Wayne. Our second Mcgwire. We found 2 Mcgwires, 1 Clemens, and we have yet to find Kirby Puckett. But that's okay because we found Puckett in a Throwback Thursday a few times before, I think. Let's see if we can find another, I don't know, Clemens, Puckett, Oral Hershiser, any other. That Kirby Puckett! So, Wayne C., what a rack pack! In your first pack, you get a Mark Mcgwire, and we've been waiting on Kirby Puckett. You might have 2 PSA 10s tonight. A Mark Mcgwire PSA 10 goes for $800 to $900, and a Kirby Puckett PSA 10 goes for $250 to $300. So you have hit 2 of the top 3 cards. Let's continue to exhaust the one-touch supply. I'm probably going to have to go buy another case of one-touches as I'm over halfway exhausted of my one-touch case from this week's breaks. Have produced lots of great cards. When you pull cards like this out of a fresh pack from the olden days, you definitely got to put them in a one-touch in case they could come back as a PSA 10. There it is, Kirby Puckett. Very beautiful card for you, Wayne. Love it. Congratulations on that one. Wayne with 2 big hits. Hotbox says JT. Let's get the last pack open. Maybe you'll make it a trifecta and get the Clemens as well. Let's see, Gary Carter. Could this be the best 85 Topps rack pack of all time? It's pretty darn good. John Wathen is in there just to troll us, and Don Sutton. So you got 2 of the top rookies. No Clemens, but that is an amazing, amazing run of cards there. Congratulations, man. Wayne with the big hits, the Puckett and Mcgwire. So, boom, those 2 cards. Beautiful looking cards. Wayne C., the big winner of the night, and we're not done yet. We've got 3 packs left. Jason is up next. Thank you so much to all 900 plus people watching right now. I hope you're subscribed. We're going to be doing some good Throwback Thursdays, really old cards over the next couple weeks, so make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those. If you'd like to buy into these breaks on Patreon, I do have a link in the description for you guys. And now here we go. Jason from JB's Games and Toys, you are up. Let's see what we can find for you. 3 packs left to go. Dave Winfield leading things off. There's a nice Ozzie Smith base card. Jeff Leonard, wait a minute. We had a Jeff Leonard in another pack that kind of led to a great pull, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a Tony Gwynn. Tony La Russa, who's a Hall of Famer. Gary Carter. We have a Rod Dideau. There's Eric Davis, rookie card. Sanford and Sun Break says, nice pulls, big A's fan. Love to see them pulled out of vintage packs. Sanford and Sun Breaks, thank you very much. I hope it is a nice Ricky Henderson. What a great first pack. Make sure you guys search up Sanford and Sun Breaks on YouTube. Check out the channels and get on over to Sanford and Sun. Likes his A's fans, or the big A's fan likes his A's cards. Maybe we'll find some nice Rickies that you're going to see. I love finding Ricky Henderson's. I want to find his rookie card out of a 1980 Topps box at some point. I really appreciate your donation to the channel, man. We got a nice Reggie Jackson, who is a Hall of Famer. Bill Russell, Frank Williams, Donnie Moore, Lou Whitaker. Maybe one day Sweet Lou will get into the Hall of Fame. Take his rightful place there next to his buddy Alan Trammell. And we got 2 Darryl Strawberries, the 1980 #1 pick, and his base card right there. All right, so moving on. Now for Jason, his final pack, and then we only have 2 packs left after this one. All right, so did I miss Deafness? All right, sorry, Deafness, if I missed your super chat. Let me go back. I might have been yelling around about the Kirby Puckett Let me go back. Make sure, once again, Deafness is still on the screen. His $20 super chat. You should check out Deafness's channel for sure. But I don't see one here. So if he dropped another one on me, I do apologize if I didn't read it. The ones that stay on the screen the longest are the $5 and up ones. The ones that are less than that scroll by, and I just have to keep an eye out for it. All right, so here we go. Let's see if we can pull another Mcgwire. There's an Eddie Murray with a nice facial hair design there on his face. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Great player. Bill Buckner. Joe Iphone, how's it going, man? Timothy Sherman said, Deafness, I subscribe. Thank you, Timothy, for getting on over to Deafness's channel and checking him out. I think you're going to enjoy your time over there. And there's a Lonnie Smith. So, Jason, your pack is in the books. We are now down to just 2 packs left. We found everything we were after. We found 2 Mcgwires. We found Roger Clemens. We found Kirby Puckett. We found everybody except for Earl Hershiser. Earl Hershiser, not a ton of value to his cards, but he was a great pitcher from this era, so I would not mind finding him. There's Mary. Mary, you are on the clock. You got Steve Garvey leading things off in your first pack. Best of luck to you. Let's see what we can find for you. If we find 3 Mcgwires, that's just going to be pretty much ridiculous. I don't know if we've found triples of too many cards tonight, but we shall see. Mark says people should hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Mark, for reminding everybody. I really appreciate all you guys for being here. And for those of you that have hit the thumbs up button, I very much appreciate it. Joe iPhone says, your break yesterday was beyond unbelievable. No one has had such a lucky box. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That case yesterday, if you missed out on my 2018 Top Series 2 case, Roger Clemens for Mary! Roger Clemens, another one. So on our way out the door, we just continue to pile up the vintage rookie cards that hopefully we can get them PSA graded out to 10s. Let's get this card one-touched right away. FDC says that's a clean card, too. Let me get it sleeved up, and we shall take a look at it together here. Roger Clemens, fresh out of the pack. WBC says, no question that was a sealed case from BBCE. Love it. Yeah, that's why you buy the sealed cases, folks. If this was just a regular rack case, good chance that all the Clemens, Mcgwires, and Puckets have been kind of like cherry picked out of here because people look at the front of the packs and they say, okay, this pack is going to have these cards in it. Roger Clemens for Mary. Congratulations, Mary. Viva J says that's a 10. Manuel says 9.998. So the RMM says that's got to be a 10 this time. Really, really nice pull. Our second Roger Clemens. The mix says this is sick. Hot box, calling it a hot box of 85. And you know what? I can't disagree with you. I was hoping for one of each, and we found 2 of each of the top 2 cards, Clemens and Mcgwire. And I don't know if PSA is open right now, Joe, but whenever they do open, some folks might consider sending these cards. Why do some people have to cherry pick? Yeah, it's the people out there that figured out the collation of the cards and figure out based off the cards on the front and the back which rack packs are most likely to have the top rookie cards. That's why if I ever do buy rack packs, I will always get them from a sealed case, authenticated like that, because you guys have seen it right here. What a great box this has been, and it was definitely worth paying the extra $200 on top of what a rack box usually goes for, just for that from a sealed case certified designation, because we have had a great break tonight, and we still have one more pack left after Mary's pack here. So we have a Carmelo Martinez, Dave Concepcion, Floyd Bannister, Kent Herbeck, Ted Power. OMG card pull says, amazing card. So pumped to see the Mark and Clemens. OMG, thank you very much. I really appreciate your support of the channel. Yeah, an awesome break for sure tonight. Make sure you guys search up OMG and check his channel out one more time. Mary, thank you very much. We definitely had some great boxes. JT says, I've never seen a box of 85 this good. Me either. I mean, the box I did of 85 a while ago was a BBC from a sealed case, but we only found one Mcgwire, and it was off-centered. So the first box I did was maybe average at best. This box has been amazing. And now we are on our last pack of the night. Thank you so much to all 906 people in here right now. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. Tomorrow for all of you, we have a Face-Off Friday Blaster Box edition. On Saturday for you guys, I've got a really fun video. I'm going to be opening one pack from every year from 1980 all the way up to 2020 from the 40 years of Topps. One pack from every year. And Sunday we have our target $50 budget buy where I go and spend $50 and try to get the best amount of value that I can for that. And by the way, folks, speaking of that 40 years of Topps video, opening one pack from every year, do you think I should start with 2020 and work my way back? Or should I start with 1980 and work my way up? That is the conundrum I'm facing right now. I can't decide which way to go. I don't know. You can let me know. And we will be doing that video on Saturday, and that is going to be a fun one. 1980 and work our way up, work our way back, go back. Well, it looks like it's pretty even. Maybe I'll have to put it up for a vote on the community page. That might be fun. There's Ryan Sandberg. Yeah, it's a lot of you are saying back 80 and up, so I'm the same way. Like, I feel like 1980 is like the main event right there. Do we want to start off with that one right off the bat or not? That's why I'm wondering. I don't know if I should start with 20 and work our way up to that 1980 pack and hopefully find the Ricky Henderson, but maybe I'll put it up for a vote and you guys can let me know. There's Paul Molitor, who's a Hall of Famer. Alvin Davis. Doc Gooden rookie card for Michael. That was a good one back in the day for sure. Rick Rhoden is the last one. So, Michael, we've got 2 packs left. You got a Dale Murray on the top here from the Yankees. Let's see what else we can find. All right, Brian Harper, former catcher there of the Twins. I remember Wade Boggs, our first time seeing Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. That is a beautiful-looking card. His third-year card. His rookie card, of course, is 1983. A Jack Morris, nice-looking card. Oral Hershiser. We have literally found every single great rookie card from this set. We found 2 Mcgwires. We found 2 Clemens. We found Puckett. We found 2 Doc Goodens. We found John Franco. We found Oral Hershiser now. We got everybody, even guys like 2 Franklin Stubbs and Sid Bream. So I could not be more pleased than I am right now with this box. This has been a perfect box. So again, thank you everybody for buying into this break. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll have more Throwback Thursdays for you guys coming up. And before we get on out of here, the last thing I'm going to do is give away a $100 Platinum Boombox. I'm going to do that right now after this last pack. Tomorrow we have Face-Off Friday. So let's see who is in the last pack. Frank Tanana, Chet Lemon, Buck Martinez, Terry Kennedy, Bob Welch, who won a Cy Young in 1990, was it? 90 or 91? I think it was 1990. There's Dave Parker. A lot of people think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Steve Carlton, Ron Davis, Jody Davis, Ryan Sandberg, second-year card, our second time seeing that one. Gary Templeton, Dan Gladden. And we end the break with my favorite player from this era. I loved Andy Van Slyke growing up as a kid. From when I got into the hobby for the first few years, Andy Van Slyke was my favorite player, and that is the very last card of the break. Michael R., thank you very much for buying. Congratulations on your Oral Hershiser and your slew of Hall of Famers there. And what a nice break this was. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mcgwires, the Clemenses, the Puckets, and all the good rookies. This, I don't know if I could top this for 1985, so it might be a while before I go back and do another box of 1985 Topps. But I'm going to conclude this video by giving away a Platinum Boombox and also all of the cards from my newest series called Toss Back Tuesday that I only do on my Patreon channel. So here we go. It's all ready to go. Whoops, I almost knocked the camera over. So we have this video. It's called Toss Back Tuesday, Patreon only, 2004 Donruss Team Heroes box opening. We did pull an autograph out of here. I did have to open up this video for, I don't know, I had to open it up, so I made it public for now. It's going to go back to private in a minute because this picker would not allow me to choose. A comment before, it said the video is private, so you couldn't. I couldn't pick it, so I did have to open it up. It's on my new channel that I made for Patreon members. It's called Jabs 2. All the videos will be private and only viewable to you guys that are on the $9 and up Patreon tier. So here we go. The winner of the Platinum Boombox is going to be The winner is going to be, randomly pick winner, A Mess of Things. Our buddy A Mess of Things. You have a platinum boombox coming your way. So A Mess of Things. Congratulations on that. Great job. You have the platinum boombox, and we're also going to give away all of the cards in this video. We did have an autograph pool in there and also some numbered cards. So A Mess of Things, that the platinum boombox will be in your next Patreon package. A Mess of Things is working for Instacart right now, so he's I don't think he's watching because usually he's here, and if he was watching, he would definitely say hello. So he's going to have a platinum boombox show up and be excited about that. I don't need to track him down and get his contact information because I already have it. Our second winner of all the cards in the box is Jason B. Jason B, congratulations. I'm going to have to double check exactly which Jason B that is because I think there might be a couple of them. But you might actually have had a box in this break, but you have the 2004 Donruss Team Heroes. So thank you very much to all Patreon patrons. That's an added perk that I started doing. I made a second channel for you guys on Patreon to make some private videos, and I'll put something up for you guys probably at least twice a week. So you guys, just like an added perk, and I'll send you the cards like in a lot of these videos like in this one. So I really appreciate all you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We'll be back tomorrow for Face Off Friday, and I will put that up for sponsorship if anybody wants to get all the cards out of that. Also, we'll have some sponsorship opportunities for you for the 40 years of Topps pack opening video, along with our $50 Target run and our Topps tribute break, which will be coming up also. I'll probably do a new release preview tomorrow and probably a case break sometime this weekend. So thanks everybody for spending the last 90 minutes with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great Easter break, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.